President Ruto's tears. I mean, Gachagua revealed a shocking story how Ruto used to go to him, cry like a baby. If I said a 58-year-old crying like a baby, begging Gachagua not to go to Uhuru Kenyatta, but to stay with him. Now, folks, welcome back. Hope you are fine, wherever you are. This is Dr. Politica. I'm Peter Ogutu, and here we decode power and dissect Kenya. Now, this claim from Gachagua has really made Kenyans laugh actually, in shock. Now, former deputy president has unleashed a political earthquake, revealing that President William Ruto once cried in his house, begging him to ditch Uhuru Kenyatta and join his camp, only to turn against him and orchestrate his impeachment. It is true. I can believe the statement. Ruto used tricks in last elections. And when Gachagua says that Ruto cried, every Kenyan knows very well that Ruto is a very emotional person. In fact, people who are liars, they can easily cry. Watu wale waongo huwa wanalia to show, to invoke sympathy. Yeah, and this is what happened. Ruto must have, must have swayed his supporters, the leaders, to be with him out of sympathy. And now we are seeing it from Gachagua. Gachagua's shocking revelation. He claims Ruto crept like a desperate man, pleading for his support in 2022 elections. I am a good man. I am a good man. That's the word Gachagua says Ruto used that convinced him. In fact, Ruto also used Christianity in convincing his people, the people, the leaders who were supporting him. He used Christianity, religion, to, invoke sympathy in those people. And again, the same religion was used to to sway Kenyans to vote in his favor. Yeah, the churches, events, going to churches, giving out, dishing out money. These little things really made Kenyans think that this is now a godly man, and we need to vote for him. But now, what's happening? Abductions, murder, corruptions, economy, and Uhuru Kenyatta really want Kenyans to be careful of who they want to vote for. Now, Gachaga's loyalty rewarded with betrayal. After helping Ruto win, Gachagua was pushed out of power and impeached. That's very true. Gachagua was pushed out of power. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, what I'm saying is very true. Gachagua was pushed out of power by Ruto, not by Ruto. Say no, Ruto is the one who orchestrated all this. He took a member of parliament from Ukambani just to show that this impeachment has got nothing to do with him. Yeah, and they tried to depict a negative picture of Gachagua. Huyu ni Mkabila, blah blah blah. But truth be told, all politicians are tribal. That's why you see last elections, Ruto used to camp in Mount Kenya. Yeah, every Sunday we used to see him in Mount Kenya. Why? Because he was uniting Mount Kenyan people against Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta. So Ruto can talk about tribalism. No, 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 no. Every politician uses tribes, to propel to power. And now the same Ruto was the one who was, inciting the Mount Kenya against the Luos, and that's how he was elected. I mean, that's how the Kikuyus, the Mount Kenyan people, voted for him. And kweli amam, kweli. And this is what's happening now. Former allies are turning into bitter rivals, setting the stage for a brutal showdown. Now with all the tears that we used to see, Gachagua is saying that now Mount Kenya will no longer fall for Ruto's tears. And Mount Kenyan people have decided to punish President William Samoei Ruto. So the next election is not about the economy or whatever. It's about punishing someone. And they want to punish Ruto for, turning against them. And of course, right now, when you are very careful, you will see that Nyanza, from Nyanza, they are actually saying that they want their shares. This statement is actually provoking the Mount Kenya because they're saying that they don't want other people's shares, they want their shares. They're saying that the Mount Kenyan people are selfish, they only think of themselves. And this is now a war that Ruto has begun. He wants to make sure that Nyanza and Mulima, Mount Kenya, are not friends so that Nyanza people can vote for him, you know, in pretext that they are trying to fend Ruto from the enemies, which is Mount Kenya region. And that's how it is. Now, what do you think will happen here? Gachagua is seeking to challenge his impeachment in court, but of course, he wants to challenge his impeachment. But again, at the same time, he said that this is impeachment in the case in court about his impeachment. Yes, so he withdrew it because he said that they have been overtaken by events. He doesn't want to be the deputy president again because already he has formed his party and is fighting William Ruto. So no need of being on the same camp. Yeah. Now, former allies are saying that Gachagua is the real deal. Yeah, he's the real deal. And Gachagua's revelation destroy Ruto's credibility. It will destroy Ruto because now what is being depicted here is that William Ruto is a liar. And this statement will really make Kenyans, you know, avoid listening to William Ruto because they say that this guy tried, this guy can do anything to trick Kenyans. Once amepewa kura, anakimbia. And this is what's happening now. Gachagua is really out there. He will expose everything about Ruto. Now tell me, do you think it is true the president cried like a baby, like Gachagua said? Do you think it is true? He cried for Gachagua's support, or do you think Gachagua is just trying to taint Ruto's name